Hello there and welcome to your favorite community development related show, Community Watch, here on Metro TV with me, Gabriel Ni Obodai Atopra Atunam Togbo Ashon. In today's edition, I take you on a journey to 4 communities across the country. We start here in Greater Accra, Amrahia Newtown to be specific. From there, we move over to the Volta region, Afajato and Ho West municipalities to be specific. From there, we move on to Oti region, after which we'll come back to the Greater Accra region, where we'll wrap up with a situation, sea erosion within the Ablekuma West municipality, Dansoman to be specific. Please be my guest on this show. And remember, you can watch this online on my Facebook page, Gabriel Ni Obodai Togbo Ashon. Please like my page, follow, and also share across. Bomodeno Boshan Nimofemo Anna Akwe. Mi patona share. Please share. Share chiche ma obiahuna on share. This is Community Watch on Metro TV. The show starts now from Amrahia Newtown within the Greater Accra region. Residents there are having sleepless nights. This is because poor drainage system there makes it a flood-prone community, perennial flooding anytime it rains. They are saying that all efforts to get the assembly and government to fix the situation have proven futile. Recent downpour nearly destroyed several properties there. And we have one of the residents not just sharing the visuals with us, but is on to let us know what exactly transpired recently.
It's here for honey. Adenta FIA friends say Amahia Newtown. All the big gutter CB Asesia. Omabe constructed gutter said the big gutter no. A big gutter no. Se aye umuma ndoti aye umuma achoki kra. Oma yi big gutter no na oma sambe ye gutter said they join big gutter. Big gutter. Nti se ama nsuo no mu nyina flood, baby, houses now around now, Obia Huna Mania. I destroyed the beer.
The gutters to the big one, and then they should dig that big one, that gutter
now
before. Hey,
wow. Until if some we got a new and son of my head, then Oma constructed the new gutter said they are joining the main gutter. Oma Yanisa last 2 years and I said 3 years. Obi individual. Person and I ever hear then Abensu our friends Abensu one na ebe yi gata no mu e bon ho kapa e de mae ba se say read o ma sen nyama amanfo nyama nyina nti omo ye den pefo na omo ye den omo ye den te say wo kromu te say ye ni mpenfo bia na muntina ase bebi e muntimi ye adwuma na muntina ase bebi munkope bebi ntina ase. What is all this? Yeah, I'm for Obia Bubu defense war. What must say? In Nipanini, yeah, Obia is stranded. Obia Nyama here, Obi Fee. Yeah, if you any money na issue. I never any. Oh, Ghana, the capital town, pa. Oh, I destroyed the Biafra.
When you just come to vote, you will see a tisikaso, but you just can't power. What can I hear? We see a tisikaso, who's all buy a
one year.
Hello, Perifo. You only say a president or Kasano. You are a power, but who be rally no say last 4 years. You said ye tisikaso but ye ni join the ediba but Yankopon abo wa be nya power no but you just come power into 4 years but you didn't yan wonu there we enfaso there we dey buy no one more contractors ajima contractor they say we gutter kase we no I say we just did that gutter before now what me here dem what me they should join that but they say man
So the major challenge as presented by the residents had to do with the silting of drains within Amrahia Newtown, a community near Adenta. Much as we are expecting government to intervene, I am also calling on the residents to organize communal labor to desilt their drains. This helps or makes the work of government or the local authorities easy. So please, let's also be partners for development. We are also then calling on the government to do the needful, to step in there and engage with the residents to see how best the drains there could be fixed and the gutters there desilted to avert further disastrous situation. We move on to the Volta region now, and this time round to the Afajato and Ho West municipalities, where deplorable roads there and also broken bridges are making it very difficult for traders there to reach markets and sell off their products. Let's have a look at what is really transpiring there. The roads, as you see in the shots, are deplorable and pothole-ridden, which makes it difficult for commuters to use. Bridges over the Ahavo, Tobi, and Bunya rivers are broken and worsen the plight of the residents. Makeshift bridges constructed by residents now appear to be death traps. The residents are therefore calling on government to, as a matter of urgency, step in to have these challenges resolved. That is, rehabilitating the roads and constructing bridges over the rivers we have mentioned. Special thanks to Anthony Isaac Ebioko, who sent in this story. Remember, you can also share challenges across your communities and have them featured on the show, just as we've done for Isaac from the Volta region. Remember to also follow and like us on Facebook and also share this program across social media. Let's move on to look at other stories. This time round in the Biakuya district of the Oti region, where residents are embarking on a positive initiative. They have challenges with their drainage system. They are not watching on unconcerned. They have mobilized themselves, contributed money, and through communal labor, they have started constructing drains across their communities. And they are also inviting or calling on government to come in and support them to complete this project. This is something positive and worth commending, and also it is obviously a positive example which other communities watching or residents watching would want to emulate, so that we all become partners for development. We head straight to Bigweise, near Dansoman, within the Ablekuma West municipality, where in one of our recent episodes, we shared with you concerns that residents had about how sea waves were affecting their properties, destroying their buildings and rendering them homeless. They cried out for authorities to intervene. Fortunately, we've had the municipal chief executive talking to us about the way forward to have their challenges addressed. But if you couldn't watch the episode where they shared their challenges, please have a moment to watch.
My problem is the hospital. It was done by somebody's son. It was put up by somebody's son who went out into the freezers out there in Europe and the UK. He stayed there for several years, had his money, and came up to develop this mighty thing. And then we just cannot sit back and look on. You know, when this thing started, it was said to be a political thing. Why should it be a political thing when lives are at stake? Madam Esla Owosu, this is from the deepest part of my heart, because this is a hospital going down. the sea wave now hits so hard, it goes so high, that it now enters the hospital. So if it should go down or go into the sea, it is a disaster for the community. So please, Madam Ursula, please come to our aid. No matter the political alliances, please forget about that. Because I think you are a woman and you would have what the local people say, abadaye. Abadaye. That is all I want from her, to show it so that the sea defense would be done properly and save lives and the hospital. Thank you very much.
So let's now hear from the Chief Executive for the Ablekuma West Municipality.
The project isn't completed yet because where the contract signed to embark on that project ends, it's almost about ending. Again, I can tell you I have engaged my people there severally. I've engaged the contractor. I went to the site to the contractor to engage the people. Either the contractor did not bring the Western Housing Ministry that awarded the contract up to speed, or the understanding of the whole project wasn't there. Reason for saying this is this. My last engagement with the contractor, he made me understand that the sea defense is such that when the project ends here and this part is not protected, the strength of the waves moves to this end and starts destroying property there. I think he was given a contract to do 2 kilometers. Okay. He's about ending the 2 kilometers. So when we realized it was going to affect the people around, the project is supposed to end around behind Royal MMR Hospital. So it means those from Akweteman to Gbegbe's towards Choko are going to bear the brunt of the waves now. So when we realized that, I quickly had a discussion with my MP. And then between us, we agreed that, look, let's just write a letter, add pictures and all that, and submit to the ministry in charge, which happens to be the Works and Housing Ministry. Fortunately, after we submitted, the minister sent a team to come and inspect whatever is happening there so they can have a better appreciation of the situation. Came in, the deputy minister came in, engaged the people, looked at whatever, and then I think he went back and gave feedback to the minister. I checked later, and fortunately, it was approved that it should be extended towards Choko. As we speak, I have followed up, my minister has followed up, and Works and Housing Ministry is supposed to extend the contract for the contractor. But I hear that communication is gone on. Okay. It's left with the paperwork to say, okay, this is it, I have whatever, to extend it. But as we speak, he is even not done with the 2 kilometers yet. So I was of the view that by the time he's done with the 2 kilometers, possibly he would have gotten his documentation done for him to extend the stretch towards the Choko end. So it is not a project that we've gone to sleep on. It is a project that we are chasing, and if I say we, I have chased severally. My MP is also chasing to make sure we at least resolve the issue there so that our people living there can also have some respite. That is the situation, if you ask me to report on it.
Thank you very much. So my understanding is that partly the difficulty also has to do with the fact that they are yet to sign the contract for the extension of the project, because now houses have been destroyed and the residents there are not aware that new contract has not been signed yet to enable the contractor to really continue with the project. But what they see is that the contractor is delaying with the work, whilst their houses are day in, day out destroyed. And then the contractor or the manager is blaming some of the residents for mining sand. And it's been back and forth, which our viewers were witnesses to. So how could we, in the meantime, help so that the houses being destroyed, which is even getting closer to the hospital, could be averted?
Fortunately for the hospital, I think because the old contract ends somewhere, I think just a bit further away from the hospital, something has been done in the last couple of weeks, which has at least minimized the strength of the waves in coming up there to destroy, whilst the contractor does his bit. But you see,
that isn't even enough, and the boulders that have been placed to minimize it are now sinking. And the other challenge too is that the plan has been changed from a revertment to a groin, meaning that from Yabo coming towards Akwetiman, the revertment project ends there, and then a space is made so that fisherfolk could land there. And that has also become a problem, because that bit where the space has been left is where the waves are coming and then destroying the houses.
Okay, so I was trying to explain the Royal MMR bit. You see, there are a bit of technicalities when it comes to this sea defense thing. Like I said, I've engaged the contractor severally. At a point, I was even pushing to just finish with the 2 kilometers so we know at least we bring a closer to that one and then look at the new one. Then he brought my attention to one thing. He is supposed to be working in the sea. Okay, there are days where the tide goes up. Immediately the tide goes up, he cannot work because he's supposed to be arranging the stones under the sea. So immediately it goes up. It is difficult to work. You might get it all wrong. So there are a bit of technicalities about how and when he also works. That I can't say he's right or wrong because I don't have the expertise there. But then that is the explanation he even gave to myself and my team here. You get it? So that bit is also affecting the work. And I've impressed upon him to make sure at least let's expedite it to save some properties. On the other hand, we were talking about the design or the way the construction is going to go. We sat with the fisher folks at the shore, and he explained to everybody there, including the fisher folk, that we can equally have the whole stretch going straight up to Choco, like I was saying. On the other hand, he can create it such that the sea or the waves would not come up to destroy any property, but we can equally have the canoes berthing. Because, mind you, the whole stretch, from Glefe, Akweteman, Begbeis, Shiabu, they are fisher folks. You get it? So we can't say we are only constructing that to destroy the economy of the place. So when we engaged, we said, look, we can just create a groin such that the waves will not come up to destroy properties, and we can equally have our fisher folks having somewhere to berth their canoes. So we said then it's a good one if we are not going to lose anything when it is created that way. And they all understood it. But I think their agitation is all because their properties are still being destroyed. So I am of the firm belief if the contractor is giving the nod to start the other side, we can equally and still create the growing, and we would have a win-win situation where properties will not be destroyed, and our fishermen would also go about their business the way they are doing it now, without any disturbance or without any issues by way of we destroying their means of earning their livelihood.
Okay. Honorable, thanks very much. Could you also address the Ministry of Works and Housing here? Would you want to do that? So they fast-track this for the project to continue.
No, addressing Honorable Atachia here would sound like I have not heard from him yet, and it will not be the best. But then I would just say, Oliver Twist, I'll ask for more. Honorable Atachia, we are at this point and waiting for you, like you promised the last time that it would be done. We have some few properties coming down, and if we can expedite it, would appreciate it.
It's in order. And we know that Honorable has done a lot there, as you've mentioned, and this surely will be done. We'll be touching base with the ministry as well. And I know they are even looking way beyond Gbegbe or the Dansoman project to look at other related ones across the shore. Yeah, so we'll be working hand in hand with the Works and Housing Ministry to look at all these on Community Watch. And Honorable, thanks so much. But you may also want to engage the residents and then the contractor, because there appears to be some misunderstandings between them. They even then objecting the growing, and accusations and counter-accusations of residents coming to mine sand or win sand, and then they are also saying that they are not responsible. So it's been a messy situation. You should have seen the recording we did on the ground. So please continue being the father you've been within the area, so we see the way forward. Your last words, otherwise we end here.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. And let me again tell my residents, we are here for them. The assembly wouldn't exist if there are no human beings living within the area. So whatever issues they have, they can come to the assembly, so we address them. Sometimes contractors will tell them what they feel and what they think, but to have it done the way they want it, the assembly is supposed to tell the contractor, this is how we want it done. So if they have issues, our doors are open 24/7. They should just walk in. This is TV, so I wouldn't want to put my phone number out there, but my phone number is out there. You can call me 24/7. I'm ready to serve. That is why His Excellency brought me here. So let us judge and get Ablekuma West to become the city that it used to be. Our capital is Dansoman, and Dansoman was the largest estate some years back. It would look good, it was green, it was nicer, and that is the level we want to take it to. So let's engage and see how best we can move Dansoman forward. Thank you very much.
So that's all in today's edition of the program, Community Watch on Metro TV, with me, Gabriel Ni Obodai Togbo Ashon. If you have related challenges within your community, please invite us over to highlight them, bring the relevant stakeholders together, and explore how best we can bring lasting solution to those challenges. Call us via 0241 43 1035, 0241 43 1035. Please remember to like and follow my page on Facebook, Gabriel Niobodai Togbo Ashon, and share this edition across social media. Thanks very much for watching.